After the first half and a bit of a break, we finally returned to Miss Pursuit Party with Event 9, the soccer/penalty shootout. Hello everyone, this is a bracket style event. Every team member will shoot one penalty, and after everyone is shot, a winner will emerge. So the doorknobs and firefighters are going to start up. Every member will shoot one. Start up with the captains, as we have the first shot. Entrance of the doorknobs will miss. See, but Ash from the firefighters also misses. Now here comes Key. Key will score for the doorknobs. Next up is Heat for the firefighters, misses, so the doorknobs have the 1-0 advantage. Now it's Gate. Gate will get the miss, and firefighters tie it back up with Brigade. Now it's, I believe, Gate. No, not Gate. Key from the doorknobs. They score, and Phoenix will miss. So if the doorknobs score this, they're guaranteed advancement, and they will. Exit sealed it for them. Okay. So the reserve member does pull it back, since everyone has to shoot once. But it's still a 3-2 victory. The doorknobs are leaders in the standings. Move on. Now next match starts with the Crayon Collab, who completely off with marker there. Chartreuse Sellers cannot capitalize off of it though. Now here comes Draw, will also miss. Chartreuse Sellers was shot, and they will miss. So far nobody has scored. How about Art? They will get it going. So it's 1-0 to the Crayon Collab. Now Chartreuse Sellers are under pressure. I missed the shot. Crayon Collab can all but seal it here, but they don't. That was paper. Next up we have Liquor of the Chartreuse Sellers. They will miss. So Crayon Collab, if they just score this, they're through, and they are. Abstract will seal it. Can the reserve member Herbal pull it back a little? No. Chartreuse Sellers are completely blanked, and Crayon Collab beat them 2-0. Very low scoring match that is. Next we have Swirly Pops and Kelp Crasher. Starting off with Swirl of the Swirly Pops, who gets it in. Already half of the goals we had last match. Now we have Algae from the Kelp Crashers will miss. And let's see, Stripe of the Swirly Pops barely gets it in off the left post and in. Next up we have Seaweed. They will score for the Kelp Crashers. 2-1 it is. And now it's 3-1. That was Wave for the Swirly Pops. They score. But so will Wakame from the Kelp Crashers. It's 3-2. Now it's 4-2 now. The Kelp Crashers, Nori has to score but misses. So, Swirly Pops guaranteed advancement. Let's see, Zigzag will also score just for good measure. What can Moss do? And they miss. So, a dominant 5-2 victory here for the Swirly Pops. That is going to be great for them. Next up, Flag Attacks and Perilous Pancakes. Flag Attacks with Country going to start up, and they score. How can Pancake respond to that? With a goal of their own. It's 1-1. Now we have Patriotic. They will miss for the Flag Attacks. Perilous Pancakes. Ooh, off the post for Waffle. No good. Wind will get the goal in. That's 2-1 now. Next up we have Breakfast. They will make it 2-2 again. Then it's Waving. Waving will score 3-2. A lot of scores in this one. Syrup gets the goal in as well. That's now the reserve member. Proud scores it in. Which means that Sugar has to score but misses. Puts it wide, and Flag Attacks 4-3 will move on. That was a tense match. Veins of Valence at Morning Mealtime will go up now. Blood from the Veins of Valence starters off. They're currently sitting in second in the standings. Well, they'll get a goal in. And so will Cereal of Morning Mealtime. So we have Oxygen going up. Now they miss. So it's still 1-1, but Morning Mealtime can take the lead, and they do. With, I believe that's Milk. Next up we have Artery for Veins of Valence. They score. And they missed there for Morning Mealtime, so we're tied at 2 now. Then it's Cell from Veins of Valence. They will miss. But so does T of Morning Mealtime, just barely. That one's gonna hurt. It's now on to the reserves. It looks like Capillary will get it in. But how about Wheat? And they will miss. So Veins of Valence will get the win here. So their chance to catch up to the doorknobs is still alive. Present Paradise and Nemesis Neons go up now. With Gift from Present Paradise starting us off with a miss. You hate to see it. Oh, that was Spectrum completely pushing the stand where the ball was on. That's not very good. Present Paradise will also get another miss with Box. And Reflect also misses. We are yet to see a goal in this match. How about Christmas? They will get it in. 1-0 to Present Paradise, even though it's January as of now. Anyway, the Nemesis Neons also respond with a goal from Lumen. There is Birthday, they will miss. So, That means Moonlight can take the lead for the Neons, and does not. So we're tied up, heading into the reserves. And Surprise is going to miss. So Illuminate can seal the win here. And they do. 2-1, another low-scoring match. But good enough for the Nemesis Neons to move on. Penultimate match of the first round now. Perry Blue Heat, Trent Hudson, Azor Army. Spear starts us off and misses. Knocks the goalie into the goal. But that obviously doesn't count, as the Azor Army Teal does get it in. And another miss from the Trent Hunters. Impale. They're not doing very good. Azor Army, they don't extend the lead with Turquoise. It could have been real bad for the Trent Hunters, who now tie it up. But they have one more shot. That was Poseidon. No, that was Neptune, excuse me. As Ultramarine also gets it in for the Azor Army. And now Poseidon will miss. So the Azor Army, Agent doesn't clinch the win yet. But Trent Hunters have to score. Have to hope for an Azor Army miss. And that is not going to happen. Azor Army, they don't score the final one. But at 2-1 again. The Azor Army are going to move on. Tectonic Shifters and Turning Taxis now. Final heat of the first round. Starting off with Plate, who gets a goal in for the Tectonic Shifters. Followed up by Cab. They will miss. No good. Saved by the goalie. Pangea also misses. Does the exact same thing as Cab, in fact. Next up we have Lift. Lift makes the tie and gets the goalie in as well, actually. Well, no style points, but hey. It's something. Now, Earthquake will actually miss. Then it's, I believe, Sign. They will also miss. We're still tied at 1. Then it's Subduction. They completely push the thing like the Nemesis Neons did before. How about... Oh no, Driver cannot get it in either. So we're on to the reserves now. And Tsunami can get it in. So the pressure is on the Turning Taxi final. Remember, they do get it. So we're on to the sudden death now. The captains are going to go again. Plate will score. Well, it's 3-2 now. And those like Cap will make it 3-3. Now, can Pangea make it? Yes, they do. Sudden Death will go on until there is a winner. After both teams have taken the same number of shots. And so far, everyone is scoring in it. And Earthquake will miss. So can Sign clinch the win for the Turning Taxis? Yes, they can. Turning Taxis will get it. Tectonic Shifters, they will get best of the matches. That was the only sudden death match. Kelp Crashers, they're back-to-back goose eggs. Not going to work very well for them. But on to the quarterfinals. Doorknobs and Crackle starting up with enters at the Doorknobs, and they will miss. No good. Crackle with marker slow and steady gets it in. So the Doorknobs are behind, but they do get the equalizer here. Next up, it is Draw. They will make it 2-1. And then comes Gate. They will tie it back up. Art will miss, so now they're at a 2-2 tie. Doorknobs are still in it, but they miss with Key. How about Paper? They do get it in, so it's 2-3. Doorknobs have to score now with Exit, and they don't. So that is an exit for the Doorknobs in the event. Abstract also missed, but it doesn't matter. This Crackle had already won the heat and will book a spot in the top 4. Swirly Pops and Flag Attacks now. And Swirly Pops will start up with Swirl. They have a lot of momentum right now. So they won gold in the last event. Although Stripe is going to miss. The first shot the Swirly Pops have actually missed this whole event. Flag Attacks will have missed both of the shots so far though. But Swirly Pops will miss another. It's still just 1-0. Wind cannot tie it up. How about Twister from the Swirly Pops? They do extend their lead. Flag Attacks in a bad position now. Waving does not get it in, which means the Swirly Pops are already guaranteed to take the win here. Zigzag will make it 3-0. Can the Flag Attacks get a consolation goal? They can with Proud, but still a 3-1 victory. Not a very good position to be in. Veins of Violence and Nemesis Neons now. Veins of Violence really want to capitalize off the Doorknobs not advancing, but Blood misses their first shot, and Spectrum does score. Veins of Violence are not looking too good early on. Oxygen doesn't score either. Veins of Violence are not looking good. Gonna have to hope for a Reflector miss, and they do. How about Cell? And they will get it in. So it's not 1-1, but Nemesis Neon still have another shot, and they miss. Lumen cannot get them the lead back, and Veins of Violence take the lead now. With Artery, it's 2-1, but Moonlight very quickly makes 2-2, and that's 3-2 now. If Capillary can illuminate, secure a sudden death. No, Veins of Violence are onto the top 4 and are likely to take the lead back from the Doorknobs. Azor Army are turning taxis now in our final quarterfinal. Teal starts us off for Azor Army and gets it in. How about Cap? The turning taxis, that's a miss. That is not very good. Can Turquoise double the Azor Army's lead? They cannot. How about Lift? And they also cannot do it. Then there's Ultramarine, they will miss. And here comes the turning taxis, but they still just 1-0. Agent will make it 2-0, so turning taxis are in a bad position, but they will score with driver. And Zorami is the reserve with a terrible miss there. That was Admiral. So turning taxi can still tie it up. And transport clutches up with a slow shot. But it's in, so we're now on to sudden death, and Azor Army miss. Turning taxis could win the match here and a big comeback from the turning taxis to go to the top 4. The second sudden death victory. Azor Army will fit Doorknobs in 6th, which means that if the Veins of Valence finish on the podium, they will retake the lead from the Doorknobs, Crankalap, Swirlipops in our first semifinal, and the Crankalap miss. And both will miss the first shot. Swirl also does not find the goal. Crankalap will miss another. Stripe can get the Swirlipops the lead, but no. Yet to see any goals being scored. And still, after half the penalties, there's one from Wave. They'll get it in, as will Paper from the Crankalap. Swirlipops, they have to take the lead back. Twister, Crankalap, Abstract has to score and does. But Swirlipops, they can win it here. Zigzag, no. We are going to sudden death. Crankalap making the comeback, but they miss here with Marker. Missing the mark, if you will, and Swirlipops do get it in. So 2-3 Swirlipops do escape and move on to the final. Eyeing a potential back-to-back goal. Veins of Valiance. Now, I guess turn taxi. Swirlipops, that will be the third goal in 4 events, actually. It's turning taxis take the early lead here. It's Cap scores, and Blood misses. Oxygen also misses. How about Lift, and they will miss. Still just 1-0. Cell will tie it up, but turn taxi now the third shot with Sign. They will score. It's still 2-1. Veins of Valiance miss here, so the turn taxi can clinch the win here with Driver, and they do. Good job by them. Veins of Valiance, they will just gonna miss another shot. And turn taxi also missed the final shot, but it doesn't matter. They are on to the final. So we're going to the third place match now. Crankalap and Veins of Valiance. If Veins of Valiance win this match, they take the lead overall. If they lose, they'll still be behind the Doorknobs. Marker misses the first shot, but Blood will score. So a great start for the Veins of Valiance. And Crankalap miss another. That was draw. How about Oxygen? They will get it in. So next up will be Art. They also score. Veins of Valiance, another goal. Crankalap have to score here, but they don't. And they're actually going to prematurely stop the match here as well. This won't have any effect on the results anyway. But now the Swirlipops and Turning Taxis battling for the gold. Swirl starts us off and misses. Hits the post. Turning Taxis Cap also hits the post. But no goals yet. Stripe does get it in. Shoved it barely past the goalie. Then it's Lift. Lift will miss. So Swirlipops have the advantage. What Wave will miss. So Sign can tie it back up and will. So we're at 1-1. Swirlipops will miss. How about Driver? And they get it in. Swirlipops. Zigzag has to score. But no. And they're going to end early again because we know for a fact that Turning Taxis are going to win gold in the soccer shootout. Swirlipops are hard-fought silver. After coming off the gold, they have a great momentum right now on the Swirlipops. And Veins of Valiance another medal, their 5th one of the series. Medaled in over half the events to take the lead in the standings. Congratulations to the podium finishers. As in the standings, Veins of Valiance take the lead by a single point over the Doorknobs Swirlipops. Just 2 points behind the two. Turning Taxis jump up 4 spots. Firefighters still stuck in last, but the gap to 40s and 50s isn't big. Thank you for watching, keep on spinning, stay tuned for the drag bounce.